Your rhythm meets my chest. Soft pull, no protest. Every look a quest. Every step confess. Stay close, move blind. The breeze draws our mind. One wave, one bite. Leaving fear behind. On the night current we fall. Gravity breaks its wall. No doubt, no call. Just rising through it all. On the night current we glide. Two souls in a single tide. The world outside slips off with every slide. Your breath shapes the air. Slow motion everywhere. No weight, no care. Just heat we share. The sound becomes our guide. River deep and wide. We drift inside. Nowhere to hide. On the night current we fall. Gravity breaks its wall. No doubt, no call. Just rising through it all. Soft drift, no fear. The pulse keeps holding near. Nothing disappears. The current's always here. My inner season doesn't match the one outside the window glass. Sometimes summer, sometimes catch of winter that refuses to pass. In a season, mine to keep. Whatever grows in the interior deep. In a season, soft and real. A season of the way the outer and the inner one, to have two wardrobes and their reasons. For the inner one in the sun, in the season, mine to keep. Whatever grows in the interior deep, in the season, soft and real. The season of the way I feel. Both seasons are real. Both deserve attention. The inner one, especially. In the season, whatever it is right now, it's valid. My playlist ran out an hour ago. I haven't pressed play again. Just sitting in the afterglow of where the music's been. Empty playlist, just the room, just me inside the gentle gloom. Empty playlist, silence now. I forgot that I knew how to sit with nothing, just the dark. To need no soundtrack for the heart. For the heart. The silence has its own texture, its own particular kind of weight. Not heavy, more like a gesture from the night that can wait. Empty playlist, just the room, just me inside the gentle gloom. Empty playlist, silence now. I forgot that I knew how to sit with nothing, just the dark. To need no soundtrack Softly and completely. That's okay. The signal's getting softer now. The further that the night goes on, I'm not sure of the when or how, but something's fading into gone. Signal lost, beautiful thing. Fading is its own offering. Signal lost, soft and slow. Letting what I held just go. Signal lost, won't dissolve. Everything I didn't solve. Not every signal needs to hold. Not every connection needs to keep. Some were meant to lose their hold. Some were meant to fall to sleep. Signal lost, beautiful thing. Fading is its own offering. Signal lost, soft and slow. Letting what I held just go. Signal lost, won't dissolve. Everything I didn't solve. Fading now, softly and completely. That's okay. Read in the dark is a skill that takes years to develop. The ability to fill in what the light would envelop and cover. The dark reads differently. Read in the dark, that's the gift. Read in the dark, the quiet shift. Read in the dark, cold and wide. Read in the dark, step inside. Read in the dark, that's the gift. Read in the dark, the quiet shift. Read in the dark, cold and wide. more than the light ever did.
The small and unannounced beginning of something that the evening brings. That tastes a little like new ending.
There's a quiet undertow in evenings that pulls me toward the deeper place. Not danger, just the gentle leanings of the self toward its truest space. Quiet undertow, soft pull. Everything becoming full. Quiet undertow, drawing near. Everything I hold most dear. Quiet undertow, low and wide, pulling gently from inside. I used to fight the undertow, the pull toward the still and deep. Now I let the quiet go and follow it to where I sleep. Quiet undertow, soft pull. Everything becoming full. Quiet undertow, drawing near. Everything I hold most dear. Quiet undertow, low and wide, pulling gently from inside. Being pulled gently and with purpose into the quiet deep. I live inside a quiet radius of everything I've chosen to be near. Not small by accident, not vacuous, just the right amount of atmosphere. Quiet radius, this is mine. Everything inside this line. Quiet radius, soft and true, just enough of me and you. I used to think that more meant better, that wider meant more rich and full. Now I read the quiet to the letter and find it complete and beautiful grandiose and guaranteed. Just the quiet, soft direction of the love that plants a seed. Pink forever, soft and long. The most sustainable kind of strong. Pink forever, warm and white. Everything I hold inside. Pink forever, real and true. The kind of always I found in you. Forever is a frightening word, but pink forever is gentler. Something soft and barely hurt. Something warm and something central. Pink forever. Quietly. Without announcement. Just here. Still here. Pink static, warm and near. Pink static, you are here. Pink static, fill the air. Pink static, you're still there. Pink static, soft and white.
step inside. Pink static. Pink static. Pink static. Pink static. Pink static, still here, still warm. One more hour. One more hour. Give me one more hour. One more hour. In this quiet power. One more hour. Give me one more hour. One more hour. In this quiet power. One more hour. Give me one more hour. One more hour. In this quiet power. One more hour. Give me one more hour. One more hour. In this quiet power. One more hour. Just one more, please.
There's a pulse below the quiet, something living in the low. Not a noise, more like a riot of small things beginning to grow. Pulse below, constant and slow. Everything I'll ever know. Pulse below, warm and deep, moving even while I sleep. Pulse below, mine to keep the rhythm underneath the steep. My hand against the night and feel it breathing back at me. A pulse that says despite the fight, something here intends to be. Pulse below, constant and slow. Everything I'll ever know. Pulse below, warm and deep, moving even while I sleep. Pulse below, mine to keep the rhythm underneath the steep. Still beating below everything. Still here. thin as paper now. I hear the neighbors breathe and turn. I never quite learned to know how to hold without the need to burn. Paper walls and city sounds. This is where my quiet grounds. Paper walls, I hear it all, and somehow I don't mind the fall. The woman next door hums a song. I don't know its name or year, but I have hummed along so long. It almost feels like mine to hear. Paper walls, and city sounds. This is where my quiet grounds. Paper walls, I hear it all, and somehow I don't mind the fall. Maybe thin is not so bad. Maybe open is not weak. Maybe everything I had was just more than I could keep. Paper walls, thin, open. Passing through is the condition I've maintained in most places. The deliberate intermission of the self through the spaces of other people's permanent. Passing through light and clear, the most comfortable version here. Passing through dark and white, nobody notices from inside. Passing through cold and real, the most frictionless I feel in any room or any street. to